Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting on. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Folks are now arriving in New Orleans. Your stop for the Haunted Mansion Holiday, as well as Pirates of the Caribbean, the Indiana Jones Adventure, the world-famous Jungle Cruise, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and Splash Mountain. Now, folks, as we enter our station, remain seated till we come to a full and complete stop. Gather all your belongings. Make sure to watch your head and watch your step. This is New Orleans Square.
Folks, if you're exiting here, please exit towards the rear of the train.
Our next stop will be Mickey's Toontown Depot.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling...
Please make sure all children remain seated at all times. Make sure all children remain seated at all times.
Stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, the official train station for Mickey's Toontown, a cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop.
Folks, we're now arriving at Mickey's Toontown Depot, your closest stop for all of Fantasyland, where you find It's a Small World, as well as Mickey's Toontown itself. We also drop you off in front of the Fantasyland Theater to present Mickey and the Magical Map. It's a great stage show. The next show is about to start right now, folks. If you want to catch the show, there's still some seating left. Once again, folks, our next performance of Mickey and the Magical Map is about to start right now in less than 2 minutes. If you want to catch the show, I would recommend departing at this station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future.
Folks, we're now arriving in Tomorrowland, your stop for Space Mountain, Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear's Astroblasters, as well as the Autopia, the Disneyland Monorail, and the Primeval submarine voyage. Now, folks, as we enter the station, remain seated until we come to a full and complete stop. Gather all your belongings, make sure to watch your head and watch your step. This is Tomorrowland. Welcome to the future. tour through the Grand Canyon and the Primeval world. When we enter the tunnel ahead, we ask that there's no flash or exterior video lighting. Take all the picture and video like, but as a courtesy to your fellow riders, please turn off the flash.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the Primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and...
Folks are now arriving at Main Street Station, your gateway for the park exit, which leads you to downtown Disney and Disney's California Adventure, as well as the Main Street shops and the Opera House, featuring great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Do keep in mind, folks, this station only has stairs. It has no ramps. So if you have any strollers or wheelchairs, please be very careful exiting, folks. Once again, this station only has stairs, no ramps. Now, folks, as we enter the station, remain seated until we come to a full and complete stop. Gather all your belongings, make sure to watch your head and watch your step.